I slide through any hood, it don't matter, homie. Cause I be fucking bitches with my...
I'm just here to talk about my little homie. He like family to me. You know, our grandmas play cards together in the projects, you know what I'm saying? So this history go way back. It ain't, you know, it ain't something that's new, you know what I'm saying? I was there for him when he took the 10 shots. I was there when he took the 2 shots, you know what I'm saying? I've been at the hospital for him. I've been riding for him. I believe in him, you know what I mean? But this thing with the Black Dream and the Buck 50 movement, South Bridge, Riverside Extension, all that, you know what I'm saying? It's a real movement, you know? Buck 50, his music is real. The movement is real, you know, and everything we do is real over here, you know. So, you know, this is where it's at, Black Dream, you know what I'm saying? I'm shouting out Buck 50, I'm going to scream until I die.
INKBOYZ TV, door open. You know, shout out to Mick. I've been knowing Mick since the 90s. He didn't have dreads and all that shit. He wasn't that big and all that shit. But you know, with steroids and all this shit. Nah, but you know, yeah, I remember Mick since back in the day, but like, Big Stream Boys, you know what I mean? It's a real wave. Like, I've been popping before rap and all that shit from the Big Stream shit, you know? From the streets, you know what I mean? That's where the streets know me from, Buck 50. They have vouched for me. Like, that's why I keep saying, I keep telling y'all they have vouched for me because I've been doing this shit way before this rap shit. Like, this shit only 6 months. It's 6 months. Not even 6, it's 5. It's been 5 months, my fault. But yeah, like, they knew me from the street, so when I came out with my first mixtape, what month was that?
That was July 29th.
July 29th?
Yeah.
July 29th, I dropped that shit. Money on my head. When I'm passing out my shit, they like, yo, Buck 50, like, you don't even do this shit. I'm like, yo, just listen to this shit. But they knew me from the street, so when they heard that shit, that was like a wake-up call. Like, everybody like, yo, yeah, this nigga Buck 50, like, he got the streets fucked up.
Nice.
I didn't know everybody was gonna fuck with that shit like that, cause you know I'm an underdog. I did a lot of shit to a lot of people, you know what I mean, that deserved it. And you know, shit in the game, like, you know what I mean? So I was like an underdog in the streets, wrecking and all that shit in the streets.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Doing all that shit, shooting people, getting shot. Long story short, motherfuckers called drift for that shit and was fucking with it. So when I dropped this shit last night, which is all checks don't get cash. Shut that joint. Yeah, them motherfuckers tripping. Yeah, so when I dropped that shit, like, everybody was waiting for that shit, like, you know what I mean? That shit fucking the streets up right now. Shout out to DJ Brand for spinning my shit. He been spinning my shit before I knew him. I just had lunch with him like 3-4 days ago. First time ever seeing him. But he used to be seeing me in the club and lavish and shit, fucking up the VIP with my niggas, Big Screen Boys and shit. My young boy Woo right here. You know what I mean? I got Grand Milan. Grand Milan got the hottest shit, like, in the state right now. And that's real shit. And my shit out, like, but I don't listen to myself. I don't ride around listening to myself. Fuck, I'm gonna listen to myself before I already know what's going on with myself. That shit don't even, like, you feel what I'm saying? That shit cheesy. I don't listen to myself, but this nigga right here, that's all I listen to right now. And I'm talking about, like, I got a couple favorite rappers, you know what I mean? But this nigga I'm listening to right now, and I don't know him. I just met Grand Milan. How we met, Grand?
Shit, man. The other day,
we met in VIP.
Hey.
But we didn't really meet in here, but you know what I mean, we was in here, he gave me a CD, you know what I mean, shit like that. And I went home and I bumped it. I was like, yo, and I know his brother. You know what I mean? So I told his brother, like, yo, this nigga got the hottest shit out. Like, how the fuck, like, what the fuck? Like, why the fuck this nigga ain't?
That's love, man.
The whole city supposed to know about this shit. That shit crazy. Like, that's all I listen to. But like, niggas like that, my man Maul right here. Maul been here since day one, since Conquer 02.
Yeah.
When I moved over north of Death. Yeah. You know what I mean? But like, I'm fucking the streets up, man. Like, I am the streets. What happened?
I don't know where you recording. I don't know where you recording.
Black Dream. They already know where I record at. All you see is black and red behind me.
That's where I'm at.
Y'all already know where we record at. That's all we record at. You know what I mean?
You're not coming through here. You're not even around.
At all.
I don't even see you.
Yeah.
At all.
Like,
out here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I did this shit I've been doing this shit, like, all this shit, like, real rap. Like, me and my man, he rocking here, but, like, back in the day, we used to have a little squad called Renegade and shit. We was kids. Like, we was like 9. Tupac was still alive. We used to rap and shit. We used to have 2 radios. And we used to, like, put little spitballs in top of the tapes and then push record. And that's the way you could record and shit. And we used to, like, make mixtapes with, like, off of Master P beats and shit. You know what I'm saying? And we was called Renegade. My man Wayne, he rock, John, Jamil. We used to kill shit back then, making skits and everything, but we was kids, we was babies. And like, motherfuckers didn't know I rap though, cause I never took it serious, I ain't never cared about that shit, but when I came home from doing my fair beef, or whatever, I started fucking shit up. And that's like 5 months ago. I started fucking shit up, and motherfuckers started fucking with it, cause niggas already knew me from the streets. So it's nothing for, I'm a familiar face in the city. You feel what I'm saying? But yeah, man, go get that all checks, don't get cash.
Man, get that motherfucking money on my head.
And go get the first one, money on my head.
All checks don't get cash.
All checks don't get cash. I'm here, I'm living proof. You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, rap, like, this rap shit ain't nothing to me. Like, I never made $1 off this rap shit. I don't care about none of this shit. I get money from the muck, from the ground.
Motherfucking dope.
And I do what I want out here. Like, real rap. I'm on every side of town like I'm bulletproof. I walk around on every side of town giving out my CDs and all that shit. Motherfuckers know me, like, real rap. I ain't even supposed to be here, they say. I'm supposed to be dead or in jail.
Me neither.
Doing a light fucking bit.
Right.
I took 10 shells, all that shit. I ain't in nobody paperwork.
Yeah, the whole.
Took 6.
Yeah. And I got the best fucking entourage in the fucking world.
Yeah.
Like, real rap, like, we go to the club, we pop 25 fucking bottles. It's 4 of us, 5 of us. Who the fuck doing that? That shit's scary. Like, we doing that shit in this little ass town. Nobody's doing that right now. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't no stunting ass nigga, but this was gotta be done to let you niggas know that y'all ain't fucking with us. You know what I mean? Go listen to that Dope Wave. That shit real shit. Like, real rap, I can go for motherfucking days with this shit, man. You niggas, like, real rap, like, my mom said I was getting indicted from the shit I was talking about because she knows what's going on. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, man, listen, man. Shout out to Grams, man. Grams behind me. Shout out to my man, Mo.
It's always
Word, Grand Milan.
Already know.
Shout out to my young boy, Woo, man. Like, they know. Woo know. Like, we from the same hood. Like, you know what I mean? His uncle, a legend, Hat. He died with 17 in. What I said that shit on one of them joints. What I say? I said it was said to say, I said it was something about said to see Hap lie in that box before he fell. The latest cut was a high top box. Like, real rap, like, and I'm talking about like this when I was named Bucky. My name was Bucky O'Hara, I had big teeth. I grew into my teeth now. I couldn't even close my fucking mouth.
Who was that little Bucky running
name
around
was
robbing
Buck.
shit?
Yeah, and then Buck 50 came from my young boy South, which is over east side. Everybody knows South. Little pretty motherfucker fucking the bitches and shit. But he named me Buck 50. He was a baby, like saying Buck 50 fuck with me. That was his slogan. And that shit stuck. You feel what I'm saying? So I've been Buck 50 before. 50 Cent, all that shit. All that shit. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Go to my motherfucking Twitter, Vegas_50, follow me. Go to my motherfucking Instagram, Vegas_50, follow me. Everything's raw and uncut, no bake on it. Everything. You know what I mean? Fuck with me, man. Because, like, it's crazy because, like, can't nobody stop this shit. Because the streets know it's real. And the broads love me. Look at me. I'm the new Denzel. Fuck Idris Elba. I'm the new Denzel.
Hey, yo, cuz.
You know what I'm saying?
Shot in the face. Let me tell y'all something y'all don't know. This is probably one of some of the realest shit that I heard. When he took them 10 shots, I got a phone call 7 o'clock in the morning. I ain't gonna say my uncle's name, but my uncle was the first one on the fire department, from the fire department that came to the scene. And he told me, young boy with all these tattoos on his body got hit 10 times. And the only thing he was worrying about how his motherfucking tattoos look. And that's some real shit. That's some real shit.
Real shit. Like, real shit. And, like, this gonna fuck y'all head up if I say this shit. Shout out to her, and I fuck my nurse.
Right.
Fuck my nurse. How many niggas you know that fuck their nurse on camera? But I'm not gonna expose her because I don't do that. I don't do that shit. But I'm a big screen boy. But yeah, fuck my nurse.
Big screen
Like real
boy.
shit. Like motherfuckers can't fuck about,
man. What's that big
That big screen all about. Like the big screen shit is about like you living life. Like anytime I'm around in the city, anywhere, I ain't gotta be in a fucking club. The camera's always rolling. Like I'm everywhere. I don't that deaf shit. That shit. Like that's part of life. There's no gray areas with death. It's you live and you die. The purpose is to serve Allah, and that's what I believe in. I believe in the cutter and all that. So if it's your time to go, it's your time to go. You know what I mean? It ain't no yo. He's a good kid. Like you know what I mean. And a lot of people that be crying over these kids that be dying, they shot people. They made mamas cry too. That boy was a mess.
Nobody force you young niggas
Know
up
what
the
I
push,
mean?
man.
You know what I mean? So that's what it
to
is.
yourself.
Man, I can go on for days, man. I talk that shit because I really live this shit. Like real rap, man. You lucky you ain't got enough footage, Nick. I'm telling you. Because I really get into some deep ass shit, man. Listen to that motherfucking song I got called IG Famous. Like real rap. Like motherfuckers and bitches and that's another story. I ain't getting that. But
big screen clothing, big screen boys clothing.
No, shout out to my man Tight.
I mean,
Shout out to Tight. Look, my pinky got shot off and shit. Y'all ain't never knew that, did y'all?
right.
Look, they had to put it back on, but I'm about to get it I'm about to drop 10 on my pinky.
Right.
You know what I mean? They think I'm pimping because my shit don't bend. They be like, yo, 50, you a pimp. Cause my shit be like this when I'm on the steering wheel.
Talk heavy.
Behind that shit, I'm like this.
Right,
I'm like this and shit. And they thinking I'm a pimp. But I ain't no pimp. I'm me. But you know, I'm about to drop some shit on there. Shout out to Tight for making the big screen clothing and shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to my jeweler, Joe at Shine Jewelers. You know what I mean? For icing me up. This shit ain't about nothing. I don't care about none of this shit. I'm used to not having shit. I never had shit my whole fucking life. I don't care about none of this shit. You know what I mean? Big Stream Boys, $1.50. Go get that motherfucker on all text, don't get cash on thatpiff.com.
Would he bet on 8? He could've paid his way through college. Y'all can't tell me nothing about this dope game. I been the Bircher Poppy, that's my old flame. Now everybody plug is Dominican. Nigga, you the middleman for the middlemen. Please keep it brief, I know them